Let's then finally come to your conclusion, and I'll quote what you've written in your Wire article. You say, there is a need to reassess the claim that India's GDP is growing fast and will cross that of Japan in 2025. Your conclusion clearly suggests you don't believe we will overtake Japan at the end of 2025. Am I right?
Yes, you are correct. Because if my hypothesis, there's the unorganized sector that's declining, the organized sector is rising. So our GDP data reflects the rise of the organized sector, but doesn't take into account the decline in the unorganized sector. And even the data from agriculture, the agriculture experts say the data is faulty, because if you look at last year when the government said there was a bumper crop, in spite of the bumper crop, prices were rising. Then they reduced stock holding limits and still the prices rose. Then they banned export and still the prices rose. So many agriculture experts say even the agriculture data is incorrect. Unorganized sector, non-agriculture, we know that the data is incorrect because that data is not collected and there's a decline in major sectors. Whether you look at FMCG, whether you look at trade sector, leather goods sector, major other sectors also. So in other words, the rate of growth, which is 6.5% average over the last 10 years, possibly is more like 2%. If it's 2% and there's a gap of 4% between what's happening and what the government's projecting, it means there's a 42% difference in the GDP between what possibly is there and what the government is projecting. So in which case, we would not have crossed Japan.
We